Good morning, Primary 4. I'm Miss Inji, your math teacher. Today we are going to explain a new unit, the unit of geometry. The first lesson, we will study the relation between two straight lines. But at first, we must revise the types of the types of the lines. Next slide. We have three types of lines. The first type, we call it line segment. The line segment is a line which has a starting point and ending point. So we can measure it by a ruler because we know where it starts and where we will stop. This is the first type of the lines. The second type, it will be the ray. The ray is a line which has just a starting point and has no ending point. So, can we measure it by the ruler? No, because we didn't know where it will stop. The last type of the lines is a straight line. The straight line is a line which has no starting point and no ending point. So we can't measure it by a ruler. Next slide. If you want to use this ray, we will make from it, if we have two rays, we will make from it an angle. What is the meaning of angle? The angle, it means the space between two intersecting rays, intersect at their starting point. This space, we call it angle, okay? And this intersection point, we call it vertex. And any angle has two sides, which are the two rays, to form this angle. And the measuring unit of angle is a degree, and the measuring tool, the protractor. Now, what is the type of angle? We have five types of angle. If the two rays lay on each other like that, there is no space between them. So this angle will be zero angle, and its measure equal 0 degree sharp. If we open these two rays like that, we have a small space here. This small space form another type of angle, and we call it an acute angle. Acute angle because it's small space, okay? And the acute angle, it's measuring between 0 degree, more than 0 degree, and less than 90 degree. It will be maybe 45, 30, 60, 89, okay. But if these two rays stand in a right way like that, it will form a right angle, and the right angle equal 90 degree sharp, not more, not less. If you open it more and more than 90, we have a big space here. Now we have an obtuse angle. The obtuse angle, it's measured more than 90 and less than 180 degree. So it may be 91, 100, 105, 179. Okay. If the two rays form a straight line like that, we call this angle straight angle. And the straight angle its measure equal 180 degree sharp, not more, not less. Okay, this is the type of all angles which we have. Next slide. Now, we care about the straight line for this lesson. If we have two straight lines and they intersect each other like that, they intersect at one point. This point we call it intersection point. Intersection point. Okay? And look here, here we have a space between these two rays. This space, what we call it? Yes, excellent, angle. So we have here an angle and another angle here and third angle here and the fourth angle here. So the intersecting straight lines form four angles. Their type is two acute and two obtuse. Two acute angles and two obtuse angles. Okay? Next slide. But, and don't forget, the intersecting straight line has just one intersection point. Okay. If these two straight lines also intersect at one point, but it form like plus. Also, it has just one intersection point and also has four angles. Do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. These four angles will be right angle. Right angle. What is the difference between intersecting straight line and perpendicular straight line? The intersecting straight line form four angle and has one intersection point, and also the perpendicular straight lines has four angle and one intersection point. But the difference between them, the intersecting straight line has four angles, two acute, two obtuse, but the perpendicular has four right angles. This is the difference. Okay? And we will write perpendicular in math by a symbol like that. It will be like that, just line and another line like that, this shape only. Okay, this is the symbol of perpendicular in math. So now we can call this straight line perpendicular on that straight line. The last relation between two straight lines, when the two straight lines never intersect. If they never intersect, we call them parallel. Next slide. Parallel lines. Parallel lines never intersect at all. And we have this symbol for represent the parallel symbol. This is a symbol of parallel, like that. Okay? So these are parallel lines, and the parallel lines never intersect. Like the railway station, it never intersect at all. Okay? So how many intersection points for these parallel lines? There is no intersection point for the parallel lines because they never intersect. Next slide. Now, we know that in this lesson that intersecting line has one intersection point and four angles, two acute angle and two obtuse angle. As we see, the straight line AB intersects PQ at point C. This C, we call it intersection point. Okay? And we have four angles. two acute and two obtuse. And the next straight lines, it will be parallel lines. The parallel lines never intersect. We can say AB parallel with PQ. So they haven't any intersection point and they never intersect at all. The last straight lines will be perpendicular lines. Now, in this figure, we can say AB perpendicular with PQ and form four angles. All of them are right angle and has just one intersection point. Next slide. Now, the first exercise. We need to write the relation between each two straight line in these three figures. The first figure. What is the type of these straight lines? Or the relation between these two straight lines? Think. Yes, they intersect each other and form how many angles? 4. Their type is right angle. So the first figure will be perpendicular straight line. Next, figure 2. The two straight line here never intersect. Even we extend them, never intersect. So it will be parallel straight lines. The last figure, if we see here, they didn't intersect, yes. But if we extend them by a ruler, please. If we extend them, we find it will be intersecting lines. So the last figure will be intersecting lines. Next slide. Another exercise. Complete. We need 2 pens or any 2 rulers as you want to use it to know this straight line is perpendicular or parallel. Okay, the first line we will put it on AB and the other line, pen, we will put it on BC. So these two lines form what? Parallel or perpendicular? Think. Yes, excellent. It will be perpendicular. Excellent. B, the line of the straight line AB and YZ here. Okay. Now, these two straight lines are perpendicular or parallel? Excellent. Parallel. Why? Because they never intersect. They haven't an intersection point. Next, number C, XY and BC. What is the relation between these two straight lines? Excellent. It will be parallel because they never intersect also. Number D, AY, this is AY, intersects with BZ. This is BZ. This is AY and this is BZ. Intersect at how many points? We said before that any intersecting lines intersect at 1 point. So it will intersect at 1 point. Which of them? A, B, C, Z, Y, X, which one? Excellent. Here they meet each other in this point. So this point we call it C. Last question in this exercise, YC, this is YC, intersect with BX, and this is BX. They intersect each other? Yes. If we extend them, it will meet each other or intersect each other at how many points? Excellent, 1 point. This point we call it A. Super. Next slide. The last exercise which we have today, choose the correct answer. First question, the two parallel lines intersects at how many points? Remember, two parallel, parallel, it means like that, or like that, or like that. So the two parallel line, it never intersect. So it will intersect at 0 points, 0 points, because the parallel line never intersect. Next question. If the angle between two straight lines equal 90 degrees, 90. So what is the type of this angle? Excellent, it will be right. Then the straight lines are parallel or perpendicular or intersecting. Excellent, perpendicular. Next question. The two perpendicular straight lines form 4 angles. What is the type of the angle which the perpendicular straight line form? Perpendicular. Yes, it will be right, 4 right angles. Excellent. Next question. Any two straight lines that never intersect are called parallel. Super. The two intersecting lines make how many angles? Any intersecting lines. If they are intersecting lines or perpendicular, any intersecting lines make how many angles? Excellent, 4 angles. Last question. The two intersecting lines intersect at how many points? Yes, at 1 point only. Thank you for listening to me today. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and understand it very well. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.